50 years ago, racial segregation was justified in the military on the grounds that enlisting blacks would lead to undermining and disruptive conditions. And that was pure bigotry then, and this is pure bigotry now. Any disruptive behavior can be addressed through the chain of command. And it really is a matter of your high-level officers setting the course for the military and saying that such behavior is unacceptable. And sending a clear message down the line of command that any breaches of their policy in terms of harassing or disrupting the unit or something will not be tolerated. That will go a long way. The same sorts of things happened when blacks entered the military in the late 40s. And we expect that there will be some disruptions and all as time goes on. But as I said, if the command says that that's unacceptable behavior, then the troops will follow.
Well, Barry, you were in the service as a heterosexual. Now, would you advise people who are gay to stay out of the service? I mean, is it an unkind climate for them? Are they are not welcome? They are not wanted?
Well, I don't think right now it'd be safe to be out in the military, or at least from my experience in the Marine Corps, it wouldn't be safe to be out. But
what do you mean by that?
To be openly
Oh,
gay.
I know that, but I mean, what do you mean by, from your experience in the Marine Corps?
From my experience with the homophobia, with the anti-gay jokes and things like that, it wouldn't be safe right now, but it's just going to take some education, I think, and some time for that to be counterbalanced.
Barry, do you feel that there's any branch of the service that's more accommodating to gays and lesbians?
No, not that I know of. I know some naval commands that I was stationed at was more lenient. It was sort of a they really didn't enforce it. They just knew that these homosexuals were good people, and they worked hard and they did excellent work.
They sort of turned their head to the issue.
Certainly.
In that connection, with the Navy, there was a very terse letter to the editor in the Courier-Journal of Louisville just a few days ago saying, "The government simply has no business asking citizens what they do in bed, period." What if that bed is in a Marine Corps barracks or in the tight confines of a submarine? What do you tell homophobes and critics about that?
I agree that the barracks beds and the bunks in a submarine are not a place for any type of sexual relations. Now, as far as off base or something like that, your sexual affairs is your business, and it has no effect on your military performance at all. And I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just going to ask you, what are the pluses for lifting the ban?
The pluses for lifting the ban, well, it'll save you from an ulcer, personally. But, well, the pluses are just that people can serve who are homosexual and not have a constant fear of getting persecuted. And plus, it also almost forces society, the non-military society, to respect homosexuals, because that is concrete evidence that says, we do have homosexuals in our military, which of course we do, and I think it would be a good step in earning more respect.
Additionally, I think as far as benefits to the country go and to the armed services, the 100,000 or so gay and lesbian service people right now expend an incredible amount of energy and emotional energy as well trying to conceal their identity. And if this ban were lifted, that amount of energy that they've tried to conceal their identity could be better directed toward serving their country and pursuing their careers.
You were saying that you didn't think that this was a time that you would not suggest people to come out because of the homophobia, because it would be a danger to them. Well, if nobody comes out, then how are things going to change, and when would you suggest that they do come out?
Well, I don't think that things are going to change much as far as operation of the military anyway when the ban is lifted. The only thing it's going to change is it's like Keith said, it's going to allow the gays and lesbians that are serving in the military to operate more efficiently and without this big fear on their back. As far as when they should come out, that's just a completely personal choice that they're going to have to make. The society at large is much more acceptable or much more accepting of homosexuals now than 20 years ago. Major psychiatric and psychological organizations agree that the DoD's policy on the ban on homosexuality is not based on empirical or logical evidence, and it's unfair and counterproductive.